In midnight's hush, a ripple stirred the deep. A watcher woke from eon's dreamless sleep. Perception flared, a mind that dared to see the monstrous shape beneath reality. Pattern emerged from shadows vast and wide, tentacular forms the senses could not hide. Principle rose, the first law darkly sworn. To glimpse the void is to be mind reborn. Fear shaped the signs where none had been before, runes writ in tides upon the moon-blanched shore. In restless dreams the seekers found the same. The pattern whispered Cthulhu's timeless name. Recognition dawned with terror's weight, that randomness concealed a deeper fate. The face of chaos wore a cryptic grin and drew the human spirit trembling in. The scribes and madmen etched the sacred tale of sunken reliers' spires beneath the pale. Perception's spark gave birth to woven threads, narrative patterns danced in fearful heads. Structural logic rose with trembling hands to cage the madness in constructed lands. They named the beast and thought to know its way, but knowledge cracked beneath what none could sway. The scholars split in thought and cursed belief. Each answer gave both clarity and grief. Narratives clashed in logic's brittle frame, and brother turned on brother, none the same. In fractured bonds, the minds that sought control became the pawns of fear's devouring goal. Rational bridges burned in fevered night as factions drowned beneath the rising blight. Yet through the rift, a few with broken eyes reached out across the void in mad surmise. Structural ruins served as fragile beams to bridge the fractured hearts and haunted dreams. Contact restored where logic failed to guide, they touched the alien with human pride. Through rites and ciphered tongues they dared embrace the yawning gulf of deep time's silent face. The fracture healed, but time no longer stood. Its river churned in loops misunderstood. Contact's tremor sent the ages reeling, the pulse of eons past and future pealing. Temporal motion stirred the fates once sealed. What slept awoke, what lost was now revealed. The mortals moved, but so too moved the tide, as prophecy and present unified. Restoring sense within the spinning gyre, they gathered meaning from the tempest's fire. Though time was warped, they forged a steady thread, to lead the living through the halls of dread. Coherence grew where once confusion reigned, a scaffold built from all the past had pained. Know thyself, they spoke to night's dominion, we are the weavers of continuum. But truth made static is a brittle thing, the wheel of change demands its shattering. A catalyst arose, a voice defied the silent rules to which the old complied. Temporal motion broke the iron mold, and from coherence chaos uncontrolled. The rebel cried, let no fixed path remain, through rupture deeper wisdom we shall gain. They loosed ambiguity upon the stage, uncertainty became the wiser sage. Not all was known, nor should it strive to be. For darkness taught the birth of mystery, with mind and madness dancing as allies, they shaped a future not yet seen by eyes. The shifting script defied the static creed, embracing flux to plant the fertile seed. The myth renewed, not as a tale of dread, but as the seed of what could rise instead. Disruption's tide became the fertile shore where souls could write what was not writ before. Ambiguity gave birth to thought unchained, and new defiant stories were proclaimed. No longer prey to fear's devouring song, the voice of will declared, we still belong. From shadowed doubt, a dawning vision grew. A prism lens reframed the fractured view. The beast once other, now a voice profound, reflecting truths where former fears were drowned. No longer foes, the dark and light entwined, a greater order grasped by open mind. Through shifting frames the seekers came to see, in terror's forge was shaped new unity. The story's end dissolved, became the seed of questions sown beyond old fear and creed. No passive prey, but co-creators wise, they shaped the paths where unknown futures rise. What dreams may come when courage shapes the night? What cosmos born where wisdom meets the fright? In living hands the fractured world was spun. Through choice, through will, the dark became the sun. Thus ended not the war, but gave mankind a song of light no madness could unwind.